Hi YouTube, Karen from Karen's Sort of Fairy Tale here. So tomorrow I will be coming to you with my week 1 post-op update, which is super exciting, and I'm doing really well. So I kind of snuck a peek at the scale today, and I'm pretty happy. So anyways, we'll get to that tomorrow. Today I am here to do a tag of I Heart Lacey, I Heart Lace. Lacey is her name. The 10 things that you might not know about me. So yeah, here we go. Number 1, I am a musician. So I started doing piano lessons when I was 8, and I started doing voice lessons when I was 12. And then I picked up guitar when I was 13. The guitar I'm self-taught in, but I'm actually classically trained in both voice and piano. I have my grade 6 Royal Conservatory of Music piano and my grade 9 in voice. They only go up to 10, so I actually went to university for a double major in English and vocal performance, which is basically classical singing. I did drop out after only a year because I was a little bit wild back then, but music's always been a really huge part of my life. I don't sing professionally anymore or anything like that, but I sing everywhere all the time, in the car, in the kitchen, to my kids, all the time basically. Actually the only place I don't sing is in the shower, which is a little random. I don't know. I'm kind of like a get in, get out kind of girl. So anyway, so yeah, I'm a musician. Number 2, I love to read. It drives my husband crazy actually, because when I'm in a book, I'm in it. Like, I can't really be distracted by anything else, so it kind of makes him insane. I always tease him that he can't read anything that doesn't have a scroll bar attached to it, because he doesn't really read books, so. But I don't read like really heavy duty kind of material. I really love smut books, so romance novels, erotica. I'm also really into the teen annex stuff, so like all the vampires and werewolves and that kind of stuff. They definitely have to be well written. I don't like things that don't have a good storyline or a good plot to follow. I don't read Harlequin or anything like that, but my 2 favorite authors are probably Nora Roberts and J.R. Ward. I'm really into her right now. I just found her recently and she's awesome, so that girl can write a sex scene. Anyways, number 3, I was a vegetarian. I was actually a vegetarian for 8 years. I started in high school with one of my best girlfriends. We just decided that we were going to stop eating meat, and I remember my mom like freaking out about it because she was like, I don't know how to feed you anymore, and she would like freak out. But excuse me, it wasn't really that difficult for me. Sorry, I need water. Sipping. Sorry about that. So yeah, it wasn't difficult for me, so I just continued it all through university, my 1 year of university and on. I did slowly start integrating chicken and fish back into my diet because I was very low on iron, and so that was recommended to me. So I did do the chicken and fish thing, but never ate red meat or pork until I was pregnant with my first son. And then all of a sudden, like, I had these wicked cravings for like cheeseburgers and steak and just really random things, and it freaked everybody out. My husband, he'd never seen me eat meat before, so he was totally freaked out. My brother hadn't seen me eat meat for like 8 years, and all of my friends and stuff. I remember we went to the Keg for New Year's, and I was like 5 or 6 months pregnant, and I ordered a steak, and all of my friends and family were like losing their minds watching me eat this steak. So but yeah, I eat it now. I don't eat a lot of pork, but I do love bacon. I wonder how I lived for 8 years without bacon. It's just the most wonderful thing. Okay, number 4. I love gnomes. Okay, I know this is super nerdy, but I love garden gnomes. I just think they're the most adorable wonderful things in the world, and I'm totally like an 80-year-old woman or something when it comes to this stuff. I have a whole bunch of them for my garden. I have a few for Christmas. I actually just found at Target this Santa gnome that like plugs in and glows for outside. I lost my mind. They didn't have any in the store. I made them give me a rain check, and my husband just went back and got it a few days ago, and I'm in love with him. He's just adorable. So yeah, I do. I love gnomes. I don't know why. It's totally bizarre, but I love them. Number 5. I used to play hockey. I started when I was 12, and I actually used to do figure skating before that, but my mom was having a really hard time getting me to the practice times because they were really early in the morning, and she's a single parent, and so it was just really difficult for her to get me there. So my town used to have this sign up where you would go on one specific day, and they would have all of the different clubs there. And you would go to whichever ones you wanted to and sign up. So I remember her going and taking my brother and signing him up for hockey, and then, you know, seeing that there was a women's hockey league and saying, you know, why don't you try hockey? I think you might really like it. I'd watched my brother for years, so I was very familiar with the sport and all of the rules and all of that. So I gave it a shot, and I loved it. And I played all through high school. I was actually on a traveling team, and we were pretty good. We used to go to tournaments, you know, every other weekend, and we'd travel all over Ontario. We participated in the provincials and all of that kind of stuff. So it was a lot of fun. I really, really miss it, and that's actually something that I'm really looking forward to doing next year, and signing up for a women's hockey league here in London. I think that that would be awesome to get back into. So number 6, I am a cat person. I'm an animal lover in general. I love animals like crazy. I've always had bunnies growing up. We had a dog when I was growing up. We always had a cat or 2 when I was growing up. And I love horses, and I love going to like petting zoos and farms, and, you know, the sheep and the goats and all of that. But when it comes down to it, if you gave me the choice, I would always pick a cat. I love cats. I think they're awesome. They're so independent. Like a dog, my husband's kind of a dog person. We don't have a dog right now. We do have a cat. His name is Snickers, and he's my fur baby. He was the first of my children. So, but I feel like having a dog is like having a child. Like, they are just so much work and so much effort, and I just don't have the time or the energy for that right now. So, I keep putting the dog thing on hold. I'd be happy to get another cat personally, but he says that's a no-go. So. Number 7, I am crafty, not handy. So I love doing crafts, paper crafting, digital scrapbooking, as I've mentioned before. I do card making. I love, like at Christmas, I've made all my wreaths. I make a lot of decorations. When we got married, I made all the decorations for our wedding. I really, really love to make things, but when it comes to handy stuff, I suck. Like, I'm awful. I can't do anything handy. I can't like nail a nail into the wall without making it a disaster. When we put together our bedroom set, it's 6 pieces, and I put together one of the nightstands in the time it took my husband to do the 5 other pieces. He was like, I think you should just stop now. This is really sad. So, definitely not handy. Very, very crafty though. You give me a glue gun and I can make it. Yeah. Number 8, I love reality TV. I am a reality TV junkie, and the trashier, the better. My favorite is Survivor. That is like my most favorite show of all time. I also love Big Brother. If I'm going to get into like the trashy stuff, I do The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Yeah, I enjoy that. I mean, is it really surprising when I told you that I like romance novels? It's kind of like that on TV. And you know they're not going to end up together. You know it's going to fall apart as soon as reality sinks in, because nobody's life is like that. But it's still fun to watch them fall in love. So, And the drama. It's always fun too. I also love Real Housewives of New Jersey. Oh yeah, it's awesome. The season finale was just on last night. Good drama. I enjoyed it very much. So yeah, it's nice to just like escape into nonsense for a while. So I do enjoy my reality TV. Number 9, I am surrounded by Geminis. Okay, so I'm talking about astrological signs here. And no, I'm not like flaky. I don't believe in all of that kind of stuff. Although I do think some stuff applies, but my brother is a Gemini. He actually shares his birthday with my oldest son. So obviously he's a Gemini as well. And my husband's birthday is 2 days after theirs. So he's a Gemini as well. My youngest was actually supposed to be a Gemini, but he was born 2 weeks early. And so it ends up that he's an Aries, but he was supposed to be a Gemini. And no, we did not plan this. Like, it was just freaky that it happened that way. But I can tell you from experience that they need some handling. Like, they're very much that split personality. Like, everything can be fine 1 minute, and then the next minute they're losing their minds. So that's something that I've definitely learned how to live with in my life, because I'm just surrounded by them. I'm surrounded by them. So in number 10, this is kind of like whatever, but red is my favorite color. And yes, I say red. I know that I can say it if I think about it, red. But all of my friends make fun of me. Those of you who watch from like southern areas probably won't even notice, but they're all like, red? Really, Karen? Red? Whatever. Yes, it's my favorite color. I don't wear a lot of it, but downstairs in my living room, the entire thing is red. I love the color. So that's it for me. 10 things that you might not have known about me. And tomorrow, as I said, I will be coming to you with my first 1 week post-op update. So hang on for that one. It's super exciting. I'm doing really well, as I said. So yeah, thanks YouTube. Love you guys. Hope you're all having a great week. And I'll see you tomorrow.